Those are like archives.
Amber was, some of these preceded Amber.
Oh, wow.
Call Amber Holt.
We won't tell her you said that.
Yeah, just for the team to get back in the win column after the two-game stretch you had, how important just was it to get to taste a win again?
It's super important. I mean, we needed a win. We needed to just kind of knock those losses off and kind of get a little bit of a refocus. So it was huge for us to get a win today.
And obviously you were without Talea today, but for Harmony to step in the starting lineup and really fill that scoring void that was there and to not miss a shot in the process, just what do you think it says about her to kind of be ready for that?
I mean, huge moment for a true freshman, and I'm extremely proud of her. But that's something we talked about. I said, without Talea, somebody has to step up. We might need a few more points here, a few more rebounds here, a few more stops here. Whatever it is, everyone has to step up. That's part of being on a team. And Harmony really embraced that, especially scoring. And just, I thought we shared the ball really well. But I'm extremely proud of Harmony for stepping in, being confident, and just, owning her moment. So proud of her.
When did you know, I guess, as far as you didn't originally recruit her, but you got to inherit her, she committed to you. When did you know, just from watching her practice and stuff, that she could be that type of scorer?
Early. I think her Harmony and Bonnie are, they're doing a phenomenal job as true freshmen. But for Harmony, getting her on the phone early, getting her to stay committed to us, I really think she fits our system and she really fits the culture and what we're trying to do. And, they're really starting to embrace their roles and have a better understanding and make that transition. And so I'm extremely proud of them. And I mean, it's a blessing to have her.
I know the shots weren't falling early, but what did you think about the defense? Because y'all still had a pretty sizable lead just because of your defense, and the way that you came out with that type of intensity there.
I was proud of him. That's something we've been talking about is, usually when we start with some really aggressive defense and we guard the ball really hard and just really getting into help side, I think that's something we've struggled with. And I thought we did a much better job of that today. And it showed with us getting some tips and steals and able to transition. And eventually we started knocking down some shots.
Yeah, I think 44 points in the second half, difference from the first half. Just what started working offensively?
I think, first of all, we shared the ball and we pushed it. I thought we showed them, we were able to show some clips and show that there was some open passes up the floor for us to get into our offense to make better decisions early. I felt like we really did that in the second half. And once we made the pass ahead, we either got a shot or we got a quick attack that turned into a really good shot for us.
Coach, coming off a really good offensive rebounding game versus SMU, y'all out-rebounded them today by 2, but on the offensive boards, y'all got out-rebounded by 12. I guess what's the message to the team after that, and what are you doing in practice this week to fix it?
Obviously some rebounding drills, but I think the biggest thing is just being more consistent and being more physical. So when the post does have to rotate, our guard has to stay in there and get physical and block out on that offside rebound.
To cut down your turnovers today to 9, I guess how much of an emphasis was that?
It's an emphasis on a regular. So we have to just take care of the basketball. And I thought we valued possessions a little bit more today. We took care of the basketball. We were a little bit more aggressive with it. But we have to continue to play at a high pace and limit our turnovers like we were able to do today.
Then I think, you started off the game throwing a little press on them and kind of mixed up your defenses. How important is that going to be for this team to be able to play a lot of different defense and style just to maybe create different advantages?
I think it's going to be extremely important. We're excited about a stretch to where we don't have a game in 2 days or 3 days. And so this little stretch here where we have a few days to prepare, then obviously over the Christmas break, we've got to really hone in and be able to fine tune and work on some different defensive schemes in order for us to be able to continue to mix it up.
Talking about the break, is that enough time, do you think, to get Talea back for the next game, or is it going to be a little bit longer?
I'm hoping she'll be back.
Sweet. I appreciate it. This week, it's I think the longest gap y'all have between games.
Yes, it is.
As a coach, how nice is that just to be able to maybe take a step back and really focus? I know you've been in prep mode so much, but to just kind of be on inward focus lets us do this.
I think it's huge for us right now, especially on where we're at. I thought, as we started the season, we were able to do some things, but I think we're at a point where we really do need to look inward, and we've got to fix a few things. And we have to be a better version of us, and this is a great opportunity for us to fine-tooth some offensive and defensive things in order to clean it up to where we're a little bit more precise.
When do you feel like your team is kind of at its best this year? I know that's a pretty big scale question,
Yeah.
but just like, what are y'all doing whenever things are looking how you want things to look, especially offensively?
I think offensively, when we're in transition mode, when we get a stop, we get a big rebound, and we're pushing it up the court, and we get it up the court in probably about 3 to 4 seconds, I feel like we're really in a good mode because we're in attack mode instead of trying to set something up mode and walking it up. So I think when we can get some transition buckets, we can get some transition threes. It helps us settle in, and I feel like we start making some better decisions, and then we get more aggressive defensively.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.